All right, children. So, this is my first comic haul video I'll be doing. Series is going to be called Whiskey in a Haul. Why? Because we going to be drinking some whiskey. So, real talk. I'm a whiskey dude. I've loved whiskey. Scotch, bourbon, you name it. I'm a fan of it. So, I see these haul videos and I'm like, yeah, it's a great idea. I want to be able to put up, when I find, really cool books cheap. Because there's nothing better, right? Especially a hot book. And there's nothing better than going through the stacks and finding something that someone else skipped, but you find it and it's got a little bit of value to it. Now, General, I'll tell you, I started collecting comics when I was younger. I'm just not getting back into it. The last couple years, so I've been off and on since I was 13. So that being said, I break back into it every so often, and now I'm getting back into it again, collecting some books I've always liked. Some of it's for investment, but not all of it. So but I enjoy this. I enjoy the hobby. It's more about just going to a shop. I don't do that 5-hour drive to a shop, but I will maybe go an hour and a half or something like that. So generally, what we got going on today is we are drinking this guy here, Coldcock. Now, I like the fist on it. I'm not sure if that's coming through exactly, but it says American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So trying that today, seeing what this is all about. Behind that, I have a couple more we'll be getting into next couple hauls. So anyway, let's just get to it. Alright, so first up is this copy of Vengeance #1. Nothing particularly special about this guy other than, there's a lot of buzz about America Chavez, Miss America Chavez, getting her own series. I had the Deodato variant, and I just sold that. Actually made a lot of money on that. I was surprised. But this is, another copy of the #1. Is Deodato. You can't go wrong with Deodato, am I right? So anyway, happy to get that guy. Paid cover for that. Got a New Mutants #86. Now, I know it doesn't get as much respect. I understand it's not Cable's first, a big appearance. Not the cover and what have you, but it is the first cameo. So anyway, I was able to talk this down to $3. So I said, why not? So can't go wrong there. Condition is probably very fine. We'll see. I don't know. Can't remember it quite right now. Now this guy started getting hot. This is at the Wolverine Origins. And I think I did pay $4.25. I don't know if you can see that on there, but I did pay $4.25 for this copy. But interestingly enough, at the same shop, I was able to find the variant. And I got that for $5. Now, obviously they're not. It's not the third claw. That's the one you want, right? The first appearance of Dawkins, by the way. These books have been heating up a bit. I spent $9, and let's just assume I can get, I would say, at least 4 times that, if not more. A lot of buzz about that guy. Another cover price, X23 #1. Not bad. It's not the variant, but hey, X23 right now, everything she touches is gold, right? So, highly recommend if you see that book, pick it up. Great find here. I got an Incredible Hulk 618 Tron variant. Paid $10 for it, which I was happy with that because of the Tron variants, I believe it's the second rarest of those. Gotta get a little sip. But I think this guy's already been sold. And I think I got I can't remember, maybe 60? I can't remember. Either way it goes, I know I more than quadrupled my investment on that one. So happy with that. This is a book I picked up for $5 at the same spot. That Silk cosplay. It might have cooled down by now. So I'm not sure if it's really worth the price of admission now, but I got it for $5. So hey, why not? And at one point in time, I know it was going for almost 30 or 40. Now I'm going to show off this book, another cosplay. I did not pay $21.25 for it. I paid $5 for this book. However, this is a friend of mine. I met her at a Comic-Con. She is actually a friend of a roommate of someone very special to me. So it's just really cool to see a cover that's got somebody on it, somebody on the cover, somebody I know personally. And actually, I was there the day she was dressed up like this at Heroes Con. So really chill lady. So I'm gonna plug her book because hey, you know, she takes this cosplay stuff very seriously. She's very impressive with what she does. Now this book was not a cheap pickup for me, but I mean, wow, the quality of this book is something else. I mean, so it was you know, they always got the story. Little old lady, you know, had the comic, basically bagged and boarded every comic, even back in the day. And this comic right here, I mean, I opened it up and looked at it. It's, I'm gonna guess and say, of course, it's got some little dinginess to it, just because that's what happens to white covers from back in the day, from the '60s. But I would say easily, I'm gonna put it at 8.5. I mean, really, I would. And I mean, I paid a bit for it. I think I paid like $70 for it. However, this is an iconic cover. This Stranko cover, and this is origin retelling for Shield. Like I say, it's iconic. You can't. This is like blue chip. You know, you get these blue chip books and you hold on to them. This guy right here, he's gonna stay in my collection for a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna get it graded. I haven't really decided yet. And I saw Steranko at Heroes Con in Charlotte. If I had this book, I might have been tempted to maybe get him to sign it, but there's something about an artist, even if you're the artist, signing the front of the book. So if I wasn't getting him to sign it, he'd have to sign like, you know, an inside page or something like that. Anyway, enough about this guy. Really proud of that book, though. I have some old books in here, and I'm you know, I'm a huge fan of them. So and like to keep those. This one here, I got that book, and in this book here too, Captain America #7. It's the first appearance of the new Quasar. But I love this cover, this Women of Power cover with Misty Knight on it, because I just think it's just an incredible pose. Got that for $5. And this guy is the not Heroes Con, sorry. Wow, forgot the name of it. Blind Box, something like that. Anyway, it's one of those subscriptions you have to get, and so this is the rarest version of that book. But anyway, I'm a big fan of this book, and this is actually, unless I'm mistaken, I think this Mahmoud Asrar did this cover, and I think he's got talent. Don't know if everybody's onto him yet, but I like the dude. I like what he does. I like this cover because it's the black and white cover. Right. So anyway, so these two books, I mean, they're not gonna, you know, burn up the charts or anything like that, but I'm a fan of them. Got this book for $10. Huge fan of Joelle Jones. This is Lady Killer, the ECC. ECCC, is that number? I don't know. Let me drink some more whiskey. I can tell you. Emerald City Comic Con variant. Lady Killer #1, first series. I mean, love the artwork. I mean, I don't know if this book is blown up yet, but this is a great book. Great story, great artwork. Joelle Jones kills it every time, and like I say, I mean, I'm so proud to have this book in my collection. Got it for $10. You know, it kind of snuck in on an auction, so I didn't find that in the shop. But like I say, I was really happy to get that particular book. Let's see. Now my boy made a trade with me for one of the groups, and he got me this Incredible Hulk 92 variant. We all know Planet Hulk's coming. It's going to be in the next Thor movie. So like I say, I'm a fan of this one. I mean, I like the regular cover too. Don't get me wrong. But if I get a chance to get the variant, I'm gonna get the variant. So anyway, like I say, this was a trade, so definitely worthwhile. Now, here comes the big investment speculation, whatever portion of the evening, and maybe maybe I'm an idiot here, but I'm a big fan of Kari Randolph. A big fan of a lot of stuff that he gets involved in. And through him, I found out about a Kickstarter that he was doing, but I missed out on the Kickstarter. But it was for that this new comic series, Black. So there was a few really rare variants that came out, and so I was out here trying to pick them all up. So this is number 52 out of 99 of the Baltimore Comic-Con, like black, solid black variant of that. And then I also got number 70 of that. So out of 199, out of 99, I got 2 of those. So pretty happy with that. Then up at New York Comic Con, they had a red one, which I had to get, obviously, and I got number 11 of 99 of that one. And I'm gonna put a shout out to Mel V. He's from comicsheatingup.com. He's the one that actually sold me this one, and he sold me one of the black covers. Then this one not so rare. As rare, it's a rarer book, I guess. But this is the black cover, and it actually says the word, there's black in there, just kind of in gray. Don't know what the run is on this one. So there's that. And then Melody also got me this copy of Black #1. It's actually signed by the artists on there. I don't know if you can quite see that. See that in the gold. Oops, wrong way. In the gold on the cover there. So got that. And then the rarest of them all is this virgin variant from Fried Pie. So I was able to get my hands on one of those. I mean, none of these was cheap. I'm going to admit I had to spend a little bit for these books. Now, let me tell you this. Do I think that this book's going to be like the next well, I don't know, not Walking Dead or Saga or something like that? No, I really don't. It's an okay story. But like everything else, I think it's got to kind of get it, hit the ground, kind of get its feet steady, and then after that, it maybe figures it out. The only thing that makes me nervous is Black Mask. You never know with Black Mask books, so I'm hoping that they hold it together with this book. Cover number 3 is going to be the controversial one. Actually going to drop the N-bomb on the cover. And actually cover number 2 featured, like I say, you talk about controversial. Cover number 2 featured a lynching right on the front cover. Oops. That's the whiskey. Featured a lynching right on the front cover. So, so if nothing else, it's attention grabbing. The question is there enough story in here to keep people, coming back to it? And I'm hoping that it gets better. I feel like right now it's got to find its footing. So hopefully it gets a little better. And then the last thing I'm gonna show off in this video, I'm pretty proud of this one here. This was some work in the making here, but I got. I'm a huge fan of this Walking Dead connecting covers set. Well, actually, I'm a fan of connecting covers in general. Hopefully, over the next few videos, you'll be able to see all that. However, I'm a big fan of this Walking Dead connecting cover set featuring the first appearance of Negan. That second printing, well, except for the 100, which is the third printing. But I was able, with my boy Matt, he got me all of them signed by Kirkman and Charlie Adler, right? So I have all 6 double signed, CGC graded, CGC signature series verified. Now they're not all 9.8s. So this is a 9. That's a 9.8, first one. This guy is a 9.6, which is number 98. 9.6. 99 was a 9.8 as well. I know they're still in the plastic, so that's right. I could take them out, but I'm just super excited to just leave them in right where they're at. And then we got number 100, and it's a 9.6. And then we got 101, also a 9.8. and finally got 102, which is a 9.4. Now, personally, I feel like anytime you can get multiple people to sign a book and you can get at least a 9.4 out of it, that's a winner. So as far as I'm concerned, all of these are a win. Now, I am putting them up for sale. That does not mean that I'm going to take just pennies for these things. But yeah, I'm super excited about having these in my collection. So if they don't sell, rest assured I will be okay holding on to them. But they look so gorgeous together. Oh man. So if, like I say, if they don't sell, I'm gonna probably figure out some way to mount these guys up on the shelf somewhere or another, on the wall. I mean, whew, geez, they look good. They look so good. And actually, I was really excited because this isn't even my best set. My best set was actually sheets. I think I already graded those and sold those. But what happened was I found out, my friend Matt told me, hey, look, I got this opportunity to go get them signed by the two fellas over at San Diego Comic-Con. And I was like, my man, hook me up. So he took them out there. And like I say, they came back much better than I thought. So again, I was really excited to get these books. Anyway, so that's generally it for this whiskey haul. Whiskey haul, there it is. Generally on the whiskey, I'm gonna tell you, floral notes in this. It's not bad. This is good sipping whiskey. I like something with a little bit more bite to it. But Coldcock, I think you might have something there. I'd pay $20-25 for that bottle, maybe. I don't know what I paid for that. I can't remember. It might have been on sale. I always hop up into the to the store and see what's new and what's different. So anyway, if anybody's looking to find out my books, if you actually go to alando.com, which is what I show over here on my iPad, if you go there on the far right hand side, on the top, it actually says my comic books for sale on eBay. You can go on there and see actually which books I've got available for sale at any one point in time, and then you can click on that and it will take you right to that particular auction. So again, I had a blast on this first one. So yeah, I was I was kind of wondering, hey, what's the format going to be? What am I going to do different? I was like, I just like to look at my comic books while I'm drinking whiskey. I was like, well, why don't I just go ahead and do that on video, right? So so anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. Obviously, feel free to give me comments. Let me know if you have any advice, especially to those of you who've been doing it for a minute. I'm not trying to even act like I'm an expert. I just do it because I enjoy it. Anyway, hope you guys all have wonderful evenings and days and all that kind of good stuff. And I will say, see ya.